Welcome to the finals of the Winter WTPTC. I'm Seth, and joining me today, the lovely Justin V. We have an epic match ahead of us today.
On one side, we have Matt, also known as Picklesword on the forums.
And on the other side, we have Easton, known as Modest Mewtwo on the forums.
These competitors crawled their way to the top of the tournament bracket. I'm sure we're going to be in for an exciting battle.
Are you ready, Justin?
I'm ready, let's do this!
It looks as if Easton is opened with an Infernape.
Yep, Matthew's going for an Aerodactyl. At this point, I expect Aerodactyl to start with a Stealth Rock.
Usually when an Infernape opens like this, it's a Suicide Infernape, so I would assume the Infernape of Easton is also going to be going for a Stealth Rock. Probably a Fake Out first.
There you go, there's the Fake Out. So if Aerodactyl is holding a Focus Sash, that Focus Sash is completely useless now.
And that's one of the whole points of a lead Infernape is to do this. It's probably also packing a Fire Blast, I would assume. So I'm going to say the Infernape is about to go for a Stealth Rock.
It sounds about right.
However, the Aerodactyl is much faster, but I would assume the Infernape has a Focus Sash as well.
I think the Infernape has the upper hand here, since he got a free move in right there.
Aerodactyl does have the superior speed, but the point of this Infernape is to get that Stealth Rock out, and it seems as if the Infernape will be successful in getting his out first. Oh, close combat. Now, that's probably a smart move on behalf of Easton, because he's now able to damage the Aerodactyl instead of letting it KO it on the next turn. Ooh.
That seems kind of weird though, because I would have set up the Stealth Rock, wouldn't? Because
Yeah,
Infernape's gonna die anyway.
Yeah, the whole point of that Infernape was to set up the Stealth Rock, and now he's out on an attack and he won't be able to set up that Stealth Rock after all. So it seems that the Aerodactyl is actually served its purpose ahead of the Infernape, and Picklesword, or Matthew, will take an early lead.
Interesting. Infernape's down. So who is he gonna bring up against Aerodactyl?
Hopefully something that's either bulky or has a lot of speed, because Aerodactyl is a speed demon that, you can't really do anything to unless you got priority moves or some type of bulk to just endure its attacks.
Yeah, true. If the next Pokemon doesn't have a priority move, Aerodactyl will surely get that Stealth Rock out there.
Well, with the Dusknoir here, he's actually got both. He's got both the bulk and the priority move if he has a Shadow Sneak on his Dusknoir.
You think he's gonna use a Shadow Sneak? I wouldn't be surprised if they switch. See, there you go. Aerodactyl switches.
Now he's got out a Tyranitar, and that Tyranitar most definitely has Crunch. So the Dusknoir actually has a problem here if it wants to stay out.
Interesting. Well, the Sandstorm that Tyranitar brings out is also going to cause some problems.
Now, interesting. Most people don't realize that rock Pokemon are susceptible to thunder attacks or electric attacks.
I wonder if that was a move intended for a different Pokemon.
Definitely the Aerodactyl.
Yeah.
Which is still 2 times weak to electric attacks because it's a rock type and not a ground type.
Yeah. It's an interesting choice. Well, what are they going to do next? Let's see.
I can't see Dusknoir staying in for much longer considering its current situation. But if he does, then I would suspect Tyranitar's Crunch to do some serious damage.
I don't expect any Tyranitar's either Crunch or Pursuit to one-hit KO the Dusknoir, though.
Now this is an interesting move.
Substitute.
Definitely not the standard run-of-the-mill. And the Pain Split will not work on a doll there, the substitute. So Matthew has succeeded in predicting a move such as that, where that he can get the free substitute in.
Yeah, I'm sure Dusknoir expected the opponent to Crunch, and then that Pain Split would heal his HP.
It was a good prediction on both sides, but it seems as if Matthew had the upper hand on this one.
And there you go, behind the substitutes, Tyranitar boosted his stats.
Without a phaser, which would be something that can blow Tyranitar away or somehow nullify the substitute and stat bonuses that it has recently gained, this could be a gigantic problem.
Yeah, Tyranitar has just become closer to becoming a sweeper. Interesting.
And it's also interesting because it's not a traditional sweeper. It's a sweeper with both the defense behind that substitute wall and then extra defense due to the rock polish.
Well, does rock polish also increase speed?
I'm actually not sure.
Here comes the crunch.
Oh, there's
the
the
expected crunch from Dusknoir. To Dusknoir. Unfortunately, he can't pain split with that substitute there.
And if that pain split had originally worked, that would have been quite the move because Crunch all but KO'd Dusknoir.
Do you think Dusknoir is going to switch right here? You think he
I don't
can, or it'll just take the hit, take the kill?
I don't know if well, it succeeded in taking down the substitute, and if he goes down now, then Easton has basically set it up where that the next Pokemon can get a free attack on the Tyranitar.
You think Shadow Sneak would be useful at this time? Take advantage of whatever Dusknoir can do?
Probably not, because Shadow Sneak is a physical move and it's only 40 power. So despite the same type attack bonus that it would be gaining from Dusknoir using it, Tyranitar has no. He's got heightened defense and he has no weakness toward Ghost type moves.
Well, Dusknoir's down, so it looks like Matthew's in the lead so far.
Currently, it's 6-4, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Or 4-6 from this perspective.
I wonder what he's going to bring out next against this Tyranitar.
It's going to be tough, but he did set himself up to get rid of that Tyranitar by getting rid of the substitute before this next Pokemon comes out. So it'll have a much easier job than if the substitute had been left on the Tyranitar.
Well, Tyranitar does have a speed bonus right now, so he needs to bring out something fast that can take that Tyranitar down.
Even
perhaps
if
with
another Tyranitar.
Another Tyranitar. How great, interesting.
Now, hopefully, we'll have some diversity among the movesets of these Tyranitar. Usually, you don't see one running Rock Polish or Substitute, so if his is a more
typical Tyranitar.
Traditional Tyranitar. Stone Edge.
Let's see how this goes.
Wow. Is this a critical hit?
It could be. That dealt a lot of damage.
It's surprisingly not.
Huh.
That makes you wonder.
Well, either way, Tyranitar is down, but Easton's Tyranitar is pretty low as well.
And that would mean that Matthew still has a lead here.
Mm-hmm. So far it's a 5-4.
The score is currently 5-4.
Matthew has 5, Easton has 4.